Nightfall in Minneapolis in December usually spells freezing temps, and that is precisely the case outside these walls. But we are a comfortable 72 degrees inside U.S. Bank Stadium. But tonight we start Week 14 of the NFL season with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Prime Time. And it's a pretty good return here as they get this up to the 29. First and 10 at their own 29-yard line. Love going to throw right away. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. They'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be second down. Charles, Thursday night game. I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, third and 1. Look at this defense for the Vikings. It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That was the first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Vikings will take over here, first and 10. Looking to put a drive together. On the ground, it's the rookie from Texas Tech. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. This defense for the Packers very strong in that victory a week ago.
There's a little bit of lightning talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Here's McCarthy. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy. He'll try and do this himself. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
Here's Stout to punt as he boots this one away. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 3.
Blue, 32. Out. 10. White.
To throw now. Here's Love. Aiming for Jacobs. He's got him. Reeling it in on the out route. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 31. Brings up third. And look at this defense for the Vikings. This unit third best in the NFL in stopping the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 2.
I like his focus there because he doesn't think about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need one. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
Here we go, set. Red, 38. Set,
on first down, they go with Jacobs again. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Here's second and 7.
Ready.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down.
Set, ready, set.
Love looking to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And now fall incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
On now to punt. Here's Bradley Pinion. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. 20-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you want to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there, you don't have time to dwell on things, and your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
On first down, it's Meyer. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 24 yards the gain there, another first down as well.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. 20. 5. Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Vikings put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. And his stellar campaign continues. That now his 20th rushing touchdown on the year, a number that very few running backs have ever reached in a single NFL season. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. As the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Here we go. Ready?
Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Throwing. Love.
Green Bay.
A short throw to Musgrave. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up second down.
Completion was given up, and that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Love. And just not enough on the throw there, down around his feet and incomplete.
That one came up just a little bit short. I'm wondering, is he still a little bit tight as this game starts? What would you say? Maybe he's got to take the governor off of it?
Or maybe the donut off the baseball bat, like the guys in the on-game circle?
I like that, yeah. Just take that little extra weight off of him and start to play freely.
Love from the gun on third down. He's got his target. That's complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 43.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Now Love. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet, as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Here's Jacobs on first and 10. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and are controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
38, Green. Cluster, 6. Green Jack. Ready?
To pass. Here's Jordan Love. Now he's going to step up and run. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jordan Love. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Packers are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point from McManus is good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time I look and repeat that in Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
7-7, our score after 1. Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27. Throwing is McCarthy. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 17 yards, first down, Vikings.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. The Vikings 8-4 now in the year. They were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 34-yard line. A nice pickup of 17 yards. So into Packer territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 34. Up the middle they go. Meyer. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
These two teams matching up for the second time this year. Their first meeting back in October, week 6. And it was the Vikings who won that one on the road, so they'll look for the sweep here in Minneapolis.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Meyer. And he stopped immediately there. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Now a handoff up the middle. Meyer. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now the Vikings will send out the special teams crew here for a field goal try. And this one is right down the middle.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And fighting down inside the 25.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And space tough to come by there. So we get maybe a yard to the 37.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
The Packers on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Yellow, 43. Black shot. Real green. Ready.
Here's Love. He finds his man complete. That's Jacobs. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that's going to make it 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Blue, sticky, green. Ready.
Oh, looked like they got someone to jump there. And if that's the case, this will be a 1st down. Yeah, the movement there coming from the middle of the line.
And you understand he wants to get off the ball quickly, but the ball's right in front of him. He has to watch it move first.
A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
2nd and 9 from the 44.
Let's go.
Play action this time with Love. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. It's taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 37. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Back to the running game with Jacobs. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 58 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. The interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets. That linebackers, defensive backs, they do a really good job helping out the running game. Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
Ready?
Here's Jacobs. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Josh Jacobs, his 16th rushing touchdown on the year.
And the Packers have taken the lead.
The kick is
McManus's point after is good. And the lead is now 14-10.
Vikings 10. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles. Gets through, and now an opening. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Almost unstoppable on the ground there, as that one is good for 39. What we saw there, that's what we know that he can do. He can break tackles and turn them into big runs, and that's what he did.
And what is the buzz phrase nowadays in football for a guy like that? Contact balance. The ability to go through trash, come out the other side, avoid and run through contact, and keep your balance.
They keep it with Smith on first down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
That was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Second down and 6 now.
Unlock Ryan. Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
They'll run it again with Smith. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up the third down. Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
They need 2. Here's third down.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60.
They'll try and run forward with Smith. Touchdown, Vikings! A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Vikings have regained the lead. Extra point splits the All Whites, and it's now 17-14. Kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Love now. Short throw. He's got Kraft. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook that can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
That's complete to Dobbs.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
First down,
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He finds his man complete. That's Reed. And he's got this down to the 35.
15 more yards.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
35-yard line.
Here we go, set. Cut.
Back to throw again.
He'll get this underneath to Jacobs.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
11 more yards. That's good for the Packers. First down.
Jacobs going to try the middle.
Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. The kick by McManus is good. And that will do it for this first half.
17.
Started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to pass. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
19, Tiger, 19.
Staying on the ground, this time it's Smith. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
A first down carry for Smith.
And slow going there as they'll only get a yard, maybe up to the 41.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole. And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
To the air with McCarthy. That is caught. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
At the 39-yard line.
They go back to the ground now with Smith. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
96 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
At the 28-yard line.
Ready. Bravo 8, go.
They go back to the ground with Smith. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Cowboy 80.
They'll give to Smith out to go. And a short gain here down to 22. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
When a drive goes this long, you have to give a lot of credit to the guys up front, those big fellas, because the offensive line is putting something together that allows them to continue to control the ball. And I know a lot of people think they get fatigued on a long drive. Actually, a lot of times the reverse happens. They actually get energized because they're controlling the ball, and they're the ones dictating to the defense.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1.
That was well coached and even better executed because you saw him looking for the cutback lane, never materialized, and had excellent pursuit to stack that play up.
And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
Viking 18.
Going for it. Here's McCarthy.
That's to his running back, complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Vikings have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
That's the score. Vikings 24, 17.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there in the return.
First down 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
And they'll send Watson in motion right.
Throwing on second and long.
Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 49 yards.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game, and they hit that one there for big yardage.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 36. Here's a handoff to Jacobs running left. Fights through it. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
87 yards on the ground here for Jacobs, and this is a first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Ready. Hut.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
Pass caught. That's Golden.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Well, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skill showing the power, but just not much room to operate. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Just a yard in the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. Now keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
Set, ready. Right. You, yellow.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers.
It's a 6-yard touchdown pass.
And the Packers have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd.
McManus now for the extra point. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd quarter. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away.
Some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down.
It's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Looking to throw McCarthy.
Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime.
We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Let's go now.
Smith up the middle. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Lucas Van Ness in there on the tackle.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
That one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. Hands up, forcing the incompletion.
The Vikings on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Now McCarthy. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Run down at the 45. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Jacktown. I got the crowd yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Bring them out.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Cut it.
They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
2nd down and 8.
Let's go. 45. White. Ready?
Love, they go play action now. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jonathan Grenard. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
3. Hut.
On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Calling a gain of 5. 4th down now. Here's Bradley Pinion now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Pulled in at the 24. Now a hit and a loose football. Inside the 20. And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown. Now McManus for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Oh, the spin. And he returns this to the 22. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They begin with a run by Smith. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Come 19.
Here's McCarthy. Pass complete to Addison. That one a first down pickup of 8.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection.
19.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted.
Well, they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. That throw, Charles, up the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on second down. To throw now, here's Love. Now they go screen. It's complete. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
He's had success running the football, and this is more or less an extension of that because they drop it off to him on the screen. And I'll bet he's thinking to himself, if I didn't have to slow up a bit here in traffic, I could have really made something out of that one.
Throwing. Love. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Christian Watson
with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the Packers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
24.
Now Pinion with a kickoff honors following the touchdown. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
Back to throw. McCarthy. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30.
Here's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 13 at the 30-yard line.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. Under pressure, they got him again. Lucas Van Ness getting free there to bring him down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's 3rd down.
Back to throw. McCarthy.
This is caught by Anderson.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 13-yard line.
6 yards. And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10.
Looking to throw.
McCarthy. Middle of the field to Jefferson.
McCarthy's pass.
They come up now on 2nd and 2.
8 yards.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Back to throw. McCarthy. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play. It's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
On the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
At their own 39-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Christian Watson,
61 yards. And the Packers use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead now up to 14. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
McCarthy operating from the gun. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
19 tight, set.
They'll try again with the arm here on second down. That's caught by Addison. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical third down here.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Pass complete, it's Hawkinson. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. As the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy. On the RPO, he'll keep it.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Now he's free at the 35.
Go ahead. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And the lead now 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
Packers 52. Vikings 31.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Vikings take over first down.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with it. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Set, ready. 50, green.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a